Hello everyone and welcome back to another Sunny Adventures video. In the previous video you saw us working on our rock and roll bed, and while the mechanics are largely working, we didn't finish all the wood and the materials that we need. For example, we decided we wanted to be more like the mosaic bed, but we do want this cabinet that we show you right now in the picture. In order to make it more like the mosaic bed, we need to make the structure in such a way that the hinges attach to this cabinet. So here we're trying to see how it would fit all together. Well, it doesn't quite fit also because we have some things in between, but you get the general idea. We found that the difference between the mosaic bed and the regular Westfalia bed is that in one version the wood is placed on the inside of the hinges, and that's the regular Westfalia way, but in the mosaic bed it's placed on the outside, as we're showing you right now. We think that looks just a little bit better to not have the hinges there, and it also finishes it a bit better in our opinion, so we're going to try to use that method. But it also means that we had to recreate the wooden place that we just created. We already did all the measurements for the holes, so for the new structure we're just going to copy them onto the new wood. As you can see, we drilled them twice before because it didn't quite fit the way we wanted it, but now that we have the perfect measurements, we're going to copy them. Alright, and we're happy with those measurements, so we're going to just attach the wood to the floor. So this is the first part of the furniture that is finished. In order to finish the rock and roll bed, we also need this particular part of the cabinets on the side, so that we can drill the holes where the hinges attach to this wooden plank. So we figured we could just retrace the thing that we already have, and that should fit perfectly out of the box. Spoiler, it doesn't, but more on that later. Alright, so while working on the bed, we also figured out that we need to get started with one of the cabinets already, because it's all intertwined and connected to each other. So the original design is quite genius. The only downside of it, not all the designs are the same. So we have been following the measurements of the regular Westfalia interior, while we actually want the design of the mosaic interior. Well, the downside of that is that apparently all those measurements aren't the same. So what we did again was that we saw a piece of wood and it's too small, and this is the second or third or maybe fourth time this is happening. So it's starting to get quite annoying and quite expensive actually to redo all these pieces of wood. So yeah, that is a major downside that we're running into right now. So I don't know why all these measurements need to be different, but apparently they are, and we have to be a bit more considerate when making these things. So here's a little bit of an example. We made the bed with the mosaic measurements. Ooh, it's gonna fall down if I let it loose. So we made the bed with the mosaic measurements, but as you can see here, the cabinet size that we copied from the Westfalia original interior is 90 centimeters, while apparently in the mosaic interior this would be 100 centimeters or something, and that would mean that the kitchen is there 80 centimeters. While in the original Westfalia it is 90 centimeters for the cabinet and 90 centimeters for the kitchen. But what we get now is that if we were to build the kitchen with the original measurements, it wouldn't allow us to make the bed in the size that we want to. So now we have to redo a few panels. We want the bigger bed because, well, we are Dutch and we are quite tall. So we would like to have a bit of a longer bed. Alright, there we go. New piece of wood, another chance to get it right. Okay, we got the new panel now and this one does seem to fit, so a lot of work, but we are there. Alright, so one other thing that we run into is that the wood touches the hinges, so we're going to just cut that out a little bit. There, now that already fits a lot better. So one other thing is because the hinges are usually attached on the inside, but now they are going to be attached on the outside, we don't want the hinges to collide with the wood. So we need some spacers there to make sure that the hinges won't hit the wood. So with everything now being in the right place, we can also saw the front panel in the right length. And there we are, we can attach everything to the floor, and with that we should have a working bed.
Ja, valt in weer uit elkaar.
Wanneer wil je dat ik erbij kan zitten? Het piepschuimpje weggehaald. So maybe a little bit embarrassing, but we never knew how to make the bed properly into a seat. And it turns out that if you just lift the bottom part of it until you hear a few clicks, then it should come back into a sitting position. So that's just a little tip if you're working with this and you didn't know. And with that we have a fully working rock and roll bed, originally mosaic style combination, which is super nice. So the next part would be to add cushioning to it, and there we have a little bit of a delay because we can't agree on the color. I would like to have a really dark navy blue. Joost would prefer to have some really dark green. I don't like that really with yellow, so we're a bit at a crossroads for that one. But hopefully you'll see all about that in a future video. Until then, let us know what you would do for the color, and see you next time!